Hello ladies and gentlemen, Mr. G is here and I am back. It is anniversary 10 episode of this channel and it is review of a surprising Little Turd MSI Ventus 2X OC RTX 5060 video card. Please don't forget to check my last review of its bigger, older and mightier brother ASUS TUF RTX 3090 in the link above. In this video, we will dive deep into its performance on ever-expanding list of the video game's benchmark suite, talk about its strengths and weaknesses, compare it to the TUF RTX 3090, and provide the final verdict about this little merde, if you should buy it or not. So stay tuned. MSI Ventus 2X OC, or just shortly Overcrap Edition, comes with big marketing claims. Please check out my unboxing video in the link above if you have not seen one. Back to the marketing claims, it is getting more cringier and cringier from Nvidia. Nvidia throws slogans like cutting-edge GPUs, realistic and immersive graphics, performance and reliability. No worries viewers, we will check all the marketing claims in the later sections. Otherwise, it is a kind of a typical Nvidia GeForce box. Besides bold Nvidia marketing claims, nothing fancy is going on. Considering I paid for this turd 250 British pounds, which is approximately $300 at the current exchange rates, you cannot expect to have more fancier packaging. This is mid-low tier card, as cheap as Nvidia willing to give a shit to produce to gaming consumers. Oh boy, that came as a surprise. Cannot wait to wrap my paws around that gem. Back to the card, its Blackwell 2.0 architecture runs at 2.5 GHz speed, has 3840 CUDA, or in other words shading cores, and 34th generation ray tracing cores. 448 GB per second memory bandwidth, and most importantly only 8 GB of VRAM, which is, as you know it, in 2025 not that much. We will touch about it in the upcoming chapters. Just a quick disclaimer before we dive into the benchmark data. All the benchmark tests were ran in a 4K resolution and games were set to absolute maximum graphics. And if the game supports ray tracing graphics were set to max. And yes, no upscaling techniques like DLSS or FSR or multi-frame generation crap were used in the testing. We purely testing the card's raw performance without any shitty and scamming software tricks, the way it's supposed to be done, the old-fashioned way, where actual GPU card performance matter, not the fake one. If you're asking why I do not use DLSS or FSR, check the link to my video above for more information. And finally, you might ask why 4K resolution only. You are testing the second from the bottom RTX 5000 series Nvidia card. Well, my precious viewers, the answer is simple. We are in the year of Akatosh. This is our closing days of the GPU era. God damn it. Sorry, no more Oblivion for me. We are in the year of 2025. 4K became mainstream back in 2016 and 2017 when Sony and Microsoft released PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, and everybody bought 4K TVs then. That was 8 and 9 years ago, and now we have a handheld consoles like Switch 2 supporting 4K resolution, and I got my 4K monitor back in the beginning of 2019 specifically for the 4K PC gaming. RTX 3090 came out in 2020 and was advertised all over the place as 4K resolution champion card, even claiming it can run 8K resolution games. Surprise, surprise, it couldn't. And that was 5 years ago. You see where I'm going, right? Sorry, if you're still expecting desktop graphic cards from 2025 you paid $300 for to run games only in 1080p resolution, then clearly PC gaming is not for you, and you should give up PC gaming immediately and stop watching this video right away. Grab your PC and throw it through the window ASAP. Check the benchmarking rig specs in the video description for more information. Now let's talk about the benchmark part. MSI Ventus 2X OC RTX 5060 is surprisingly powerful mainstream card. Nevertheless, I ran our regular gaming titles, and here I have a comparison results between ASUS TUF RTX 3090. Very interesting results. MSI Ventus RTX 5060 shows remarkable results in the complex 4K games for such a low mid-tier budget card, and stacks well against its older brother RTX 3090. Of course, things gets rough at some point, but let's discuss the results individually. In GTA 5 Legacy Edition, RTX 5060 was around 49% slower than RTX 3090 and gets completely owned by the big brother, no surprises here. But it produced solid above 60 FPS experience, which is a great result. Where RTX 5060 impresses is in ray tracing heavy title. Looking at GTA 5 Enhanced Edition results, RTX 5060 gets demolished by RTX 3090 by 99%. But considering RTX 5060 runs this game maxed out in 4K resolution with maxed out RT graphics and produces Xbox 360 levels of 24 FPS performance, it is indeed impressive result, and it is still provide playable experience. In the RDR2 game, RTX 5060 gets destroyed by RTX 3090 by 64%, producing playable but console-like just above 30 FPS experience. In the KCD, no changes. RTX 5060 gets destroyed by RTX 3090 by 62%. Yet another console-like 30 FPS experience from the tiny RTX 5060. Death Stranding produces surprising results. RTX 5060 gets only 4% slower than mighty RTX 3090. Indeed, result I didn't expect to see at all, and definitely a massive win for RTX 5060 considering it provided above 60 FPS gaming experience in 4K. Lastly, in the Stalker 2, RTX 5060 gets terminal cancer immediately and gets vaporized like the poor Chernobyl worker after the reactor's explosion. It was 1560% slower than the RTX 3090 and produced the most vomit-inducing lag input I ever experienced on the video game. It was on average running around 2 FPS and input lag was around 3 to 4 seconds per frame. Imagine this, when input lag numbers are higher than the frames per second numbers, you know the things are completely fucked. The PowerPoint presentation performed by your grandmother about her favorite cats would feel like John Wick movie comparing to the performance of the RTX 5060 in the Stalker 2 game. I guess Nvidia's marketing slogan on the back of this card, game-winning responsiveness, brings a new level of meaning to it. You're already a winner if you cannot respond anymore, right? You just use your imagination to continue generating frames and gameplay in your mind, I guess. Now I get it, Nvidia. I see where these slogans are coming from, like realistic and immersive graphics. I guess my mind should do the rendering job for you, Nvidia, and fast track your creativity slogan means I create my own gameplay and continue playing in my mind, right? Wow, Nvidia, what we would do without you. You bringing such immersive gaming experience to everyone. But I digress. On the average, RTX 5060 is around 57% slower than RTX 3090. Not a terrible result considering RTX 3090 costs around double of the RTX 5060, which is around $600 US. It performs okay in older titles like GTA 5 Legacy Edition and Death Stranding, and provides console-like 30 FPS experience in RDR2, GTA 5 Enhanced Edition, and KDC. But the biggest limitation of this card is that it cannot handle latest titles, the games from 2023 and onwards. Simply, it does not have enough VRAM like we saw in the case of the Stalker 2, where it completely falls apart and provides unplayable experience. Regarding thermal performance, after running 3D Mark Speedway 20 minutes stress test, I got these results. 55 degrees Celsius on an actual GPU, which is an amazing result. 64 degrees on the memory temperature, which is another amazing result. Unfortunately, for some reason, Nvidia removed the hotspot temperature sensor completely from the entire RTX 5000 series, which is an idiotic thing to do and just provides another anti-consumer move and one more reason to hate Nvidia. Last but not least, during the stress test, RTX 5060 consumed on average around only 100 watt, which is an incredible result and deserves a praise from me. At least something to cheer for, considering almighty RTX 3090 produces 350 watts of heat on average. RTX 5060 is definitely very efficient card and should fit to the most smallest cases without the fear of overheating ever. Here we go! The Little Turd MSI Ventus 2X review is concluded. To be honest, I expected worse results when I got. Indeed, this card can handle some demanding games in 4K resolution and provide console-level playable experience in older, very demanding titles, which is definitely a good thing. Hell, it can even handle ray tracing in the latest GTA 5 title, which is definitely not anything to brag about, but still, surprising result. Considering the graphic prices went off the roof in the last 5 years, $300 card performs adequately well. But where everything falls apart is in the longevity turf. This card has no longevity and pretty much dead on arrival. If you're expecting your shiny brand new RTX 5060 will play latest and greatest video games with ray tracing immersive graphics, you can immediately cut your expectations to zero. This card cannot handle anything modern with any ray tracing graphics. Simply, it has not enough VRAM. Playing any latest games at 1440p or 4K resolution would be impossible. That's really unacceptable in my opinion. $300 for the brand new card, which cannot handle latest games in 4K or 1440p and designed to play all games. Bollocks! Tell me in the comment section if that's what you imagine would happen with the graphics cards in 2025, or I am being overly too harsh. My verdict is simple. I do not recommend this card at all. 8GB of VRAM is not enough in 2025, and it was not even enough in 2024. Absolutely, by no means no one should be buying this card in 2025, unless for some reason you really want to play just all titles from early 2020 and spend $300 on the card to do so. In this case, you would be better end up buying a second-hand card in the used market, which would provide much better gaming experience for $300 price tag, like AMD RX 6800 or for a little bit more RTX 3080, which are much better and faster options than RTX 5060. I guess Nvidia's marketing slogan, "Cutting Edge GPUs," has hidden meaning to it too. They cut all the edges from this GPU and called it the 30 RTX 5060. End of the video. In the next video, I might go even lower and provide you with RTX 5050 review, or go above tier with RTX 5060 Ti and RX 9060 XT. Please let me know in the comment section which one I should hunt next. If you're willing to see the next episode and like this video, please click thumbs up and subscribe. If not, the only GPU you will ever own will be your mind. Just kidding, all good. Hope you enjoyed the video. Mr. G signs out.